Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate your feedback and your support. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about something that's a little bit of a hard topic for us as INFJs because we do have a really hard time with this, right? I've had a lot of you guys say this to me, and I've noticed that in myself as well, that I kind of go in between two things in my head. First of all, either I'm being too much, too intense, too out there, too exuberant, too cheerful, too much energy. I feel too much. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna scare everyone. Or I'm not enough, right? I'm either too much or I'm not enough. I kind of go between those two things in my head. The reality might be completely different. It does not matter the reality. Reality just never really matters, right? Because it's what's in our head. That's what dictates our world. And so I go between these two things where I feel like, oh my god, I am so crazy. I'm too much. Why am I being so much? Why can't I just be normal? Why can't I just relax? Why can't I just be grounded? Why can't I just chill out? Why am I just so much all the time? Why am I so intense all the time, right? Why am I so scary to people all the time, right? And then I go to the other extreme where I feel like I'm not being enough, I'm not being loud enough, I'm not being intense enough, I'm not being enough in any way, I'm not good enough, I need to be more, I need to do more, I need to be more, I need to help more, I need to just be more in general. And I feel like I'm not being enough. I'm not enough, and I'm not worthy enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not enough in any way, shape, or form. So depending on how we handle a specific situation, depending on how we're handling a specific thing, depending on how we're feeling on the day of, we either oscillate between one or the other. We feel like we're not being enough or we're being too much, right? I just want to really do this video, and I really wanted to kind of talk to you guys about this because as I've noticed for myself is that I'm always kind of asking other people for feedback. I'm like, do you think I'm being too much right now? Do you think I'm not being enough right now? Do you think I should be doing more right now? And the answer is always no, you're not being too much. No, you're not being too intense. You're being perfectly fine. You're being you and you're perfect as you are. Just relax. Don't worry about anything. Just be you. It's so weird because we're constantly telling other people to be themselves around us. We're constantly telling other people, don't be fake. Don't be fake around us. But for us, we specifically have this thing where we're not being fake necessarily, but we're worried about being ourselves because we know how intense we can be. We know how quirky we can be. We know how out there we can be. We are psychedelic. We're crazy. We're in our heads. We have all these possibilities. We are aliens. We're not enough. We're crazy, right? So all this stuff comes up for us and we think, oh my God, everyone else is going to think I'm crazy. Everyone else is going to run away from me. Everyone else is going to think that I'm mad. Everyone else is going to think that I'm being too much. They're going to walk away from me. Specifically also when we're in a relationship that we really like, either with a partner or a friend, we're like, oh, I really like this person. I want to keep them forever. How can I do that? Well, maybe I should not be myself. Maybe I should stop being so crazy. Maybe I should stop being so intense all the time. Maybe I should stop staring at them so intently. Maybe I should stop talking about the stuff that animates me so much. Maybe I should calm down a little bit. And you guys can tell about me. I'm a very intense person, as all INFJs are. And when I get excited, as you can tell, I get like all quirky and my hands start moving and I'm like, ah! So I always tell myself, just calm down, Shika, calm down. Everything is fine. Just don't be crazy, right? But a lot of times I love this crazy side of me. I want to be crazy around the people that I love because I want them to share their craziness with me as well. If I can be intense and mad and just out there, then they can be intense and mad and out there as well. We're giving permission slips out to everyone to be themselves. I think that's the point of this video as well, to tell you it's all right. Talk fast. Talk really, really, really fast about the things that really animate you and love you, that the things that you love, and just be intense about it. It's okay. It's all right to be like that. It's all right to be intense. It's all right to show your intense side. And it's also all right to feel sometimes that you're not enough. It's all right. Because we have a lot of shame as INFJs. I've spoken about this previously. It's all right to have both ends of the spectrum because that's what being a human being is all about. It's all right to oscillate between one or the other, but do not let it dictate your behavior. Understand that yes, I go in between these two sides. I understand that I go into these modes where I feel like I'm not good enough. Why would anyone watch these videos? Why would anyone listen to me? And then I go into other modes where I'm like, oh my God, this is so great. I'm going to do so many videos. I'm going to talk about everything that I love. I'm going to get all animated and crazy, right? And I go between these two sections, and I know that about myself. So when I do go into these modes, as I call them, the intense mode or the not enough mode, then I'll just be in that mode. And I'll be like, okay, Shikha, you're going into this mode right now. That's okay. It's okay. You can be in this mode. It's all right. You're allowed to be in this mode. That's totally fine. Be in this mode, but do not get stuck in this mode. And so I'll be in there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I'll move on. And I'll move on to something different, you know? When I am being really intense, and a lot of these videos can get very intense for me specifically, maybe you don't see it on your end, but for me on the inside, they're very intense because I'm sharing a lot of myself with you guys. So then I notice that I really, really, really need to calm down after, because I go into this mode where I'm like using a lot of energy. I'm pushing energy into these videos, and then I need to really take a deep breath, like, okay, now I can just chill out, right? So I really want you guys to understand yourself a little bit more. It's all right to go into these modes. Totally, totally fine, guys. Absolutely all right. Go into these modes. Just don't stay in them too long. Just come back out of it as soon as possible, because it's really important for us to balance ourselves, to get into balance. Very important, right? Because the more balanced we are, the more we're able to contribute to this world in a proper manner, right? And so if you guys go between these two modes, understand that it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it's totally fine. It's all right to be in these modes, but to realize you have to come back out of it and realize that it's all right. You can be intense sometimes. You can be crazy animated. People are going to be all right with it. They're going to look at you crazy maybe. That's all right. It's their problem, not yours. And then you can have modes where you're going into shame and you're not feeling good enough and you can hide in your cave, and that's all right too. That's what being a human is all about. You can't be perfect all the time. Just realize that both of these sides are important for an INFJ to be their best self. Because when we're really intense, we show our intensity to the world. We're able to use our intensity in order to make this world a better place. And the same thing, when we feel shame, we're able to enhance ourselves because we're like, okay, why am I feeling shame? Why am I not good enough? I am good enough. I can do anything I want to put my mind to. I can do anything I put my mind to. And then we're able to use our shame in order to push ourselves up, right? So we can use all these shadows of ours. We don't have to use them in a negative way, but we can use them in a positive way. That's what I want you guys to do with this. All of this is just energy. It's how you move it about, right? Some people, you move it in a negative way. I want you guys to move it in a positive way so that you enhance your life. Make them better and better and better and better as much as possible. Yeah. I hope this makes sense. Again, my name is Boom Shikha, and I thank you for watching my videos. Thank you so much for being on my channel. And I'll see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.